And then, people make like they don't want to hear me talk about what I'm going through. But you know what? Another video started. But I was trying to say that people make it like as if they don't want to hear anything I got to say, or they try to block and shun me and stuff. So I'm just be as free-minded as I want on my doggone blog. Trying to, and it's like, as I said, like if one targeted individual is mad at another, they would do stuff like either perform a perp act towards the other target for revenge or punishment, or they would threaten to. So if targeted Tony Anthony, if he tried to be like, I didn't even mention his name in that video, but he's like, yeah, I saw that video that you did about me. But he can blast a targeted journey. He can blast a targeted journey. You know the female name a targeted journey. Come on, man. Oh wow. Well, a targeted journey. Well, the only thing she did that bothered me is the fake T.I. perp Q the Realm. She believed Q the Realm's smear campaigns and lies, straight up lies about me. If Q the Realm lied on me and said that I've been stalking her and her friend for years, it's like I don't even know y'all, and I didn't even know y'all for years or nothing. I just, like, maybe within the past, I didn't even know about Q the Realm until last year. And I didn't even realize she was making videos about me, and she's getting paid to lie, and all those deceitful looking smiles on her face and smirks and laughs. And she thinks that and it's a white male handler in the background guiding her and controlling her, like guiding her on what to say about me in her videos. Like, she doesn't have videos, and then she about herself being stalked and followed. So then when I mentioned that, I'm talking about a Q the Realm. When I mentioned that, then she do a fake follow-up video and talking about why targeted individuals don't always show proof. No, because your ass is fake. So, and then, I mean, so it's like, even professed targeted individuals, they make it like as if other targets that they aren't suffering hard enough. But then at the same time, it's like they get jealous and make it like you ain't suffering hard enough. But then at the same time, they feel like I don't know, they feel like they're more prestige than you, or that they're more special than you, because they feel like they're the most targeted in the world, and they feel like they're more targeted than you. Hell, I had my hospital moments as a targeted individual also. Nobody gave a fuck. January 4th, 2021, nobody cared. January 4th, 2021, nobody cared that my heart was hurting really bad, and I ended up in the emergency room. Back in 2017, I ended up in the emergency room back to back. And also in 2019, when I was working on PSC campus, I had to go to the emergency room 4 times within a matter of 6 weeks. And it seemed like they kept on causing me, to have to go to the emergency room. And then I would be abused and treated like shit in the hospital. And at Sacred Heart, what they did to me was, I got treated at the hospital, and then they didn't care that it was cold. They discharged me, and they wouldn't let me stay overnight, and I had nowhere else to go. And then they try to make it like as if you don't leave, then we're going to have you trespass. And I was forced to be like out on the streets, like in super cold weather rather than them letting me stay at the hospital, like let me sit in the waiting room until the morning. And I didn't have the money to even go and I didn't even have the money to get a cab or anything else, or Uber or nothing like that. So but it's like I'm I'm disabled and out on the streets. Other professed target individuals, they're able-bodied males, and sometimes they're able to work. But if an able-bodied male who says he's a target individual being blacklisted by COINTELPRO and this and that, whatever, oh, y'all support and give him outpouring donations and help to his GoFundMe. If me and him suffering the same thing, what makes me scam and not him? I got certain limitations, like I have super hypersensitive ears. Even other professed targets feel like they don't want to associate with me, because if they talk on the phone with me and I'd be like, well, if you smack your food when talking to me on the phone, then that hurts my ears. So then they think I'm just like other narcissistic abusers treat me like like an alien from outer space or something. Like I'm just this weirdo, you know. So and then they'll make it like as if I'm not really targeted and that I just want to be treated special. And they're like, well, you gotta suffer the same thing as everybody else. It's like, I don't know why a professed target individual would try to suppress you and make it like you need to suffer. You gotta suffer on the streets. That's what David's mentality was. You gotta suffer on the streets just like everybody else. Rather than certain other professed target individuals, they would be like, instead of feeling like I gotta suffer on the streets just like everybody else, they would feel like, hell no, fight for your right to go get housing, fight for your right to get you a good paying job, fight for your right to get to get you a car or get you a van to live in. You don't need to be out on the streets. But I mean, I was trying to do a blog post and it got infiltrated. Come on, man. So I was trying to do a blog post and it got infiltrated, with me talking about my challenges with OCD and homelessness. And so taking a pill does not help. Just help me get fucking housing. Damn, that's more purse with the arm hanging out the window. I missed it. Just help me get freaking housing. I mean, get my own place. I do not want to live with fucking roommates. I mean, I hate how crooked this system is. I heard that the system is set up to where they want the whole country to be in debt, and they're trying to set us all up to end up homeless so that they can round us up and put us in FEMA camps. And then also for the new age, new world order, Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, I heard that they want people in smart homes or in stackable apartments and Agenda 21 smart cities, come on, man. Again, more harassment. Now I'm getting more truth out. Yeah. So, I mean, I've had professed targets do the same. Come on, stop. Professed target individuals do the same thing to me. Like, but I mean, it's like, wow, I can't even say nothing. No, y'all hear this noise campaign? It's ridiculous. It's fucking Tuesday and they're acting like it's Friday or Saturday night with the noise. Wow. Wow. Damn. So I mean, I feel bad. I didn't even realize that David Atkins, that he's in the hospital. I don't know if he's still in the hospital, but 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 it's like, but as I said, I went through the mind fuck that I went through with Darius manipulating me and stuff like that, and then he falsely accused me of being a fink spy agent, and he falsely accused me of perping and making money off of him, and then he thinks that righteous rebuke is to regurgitate, just to vomit and regurgitate the slander the smear campaigns said about me. And he's also narcissistic and controlling. And I still cannot get over the mind fuck of what he did to me. I so I mean, that's why I say, I mean, with this new number, I mean, I just did a blog post today about people trying to take my phone number, or me giving, I mean, like somebody try to be slick when trying to manipulate me into giving her my phone number today. She offered to hold my fucking bag. I didn't even want her to touch my bag, and she jerked it out my hand anyway. And then I called up that church she was telling me about in Pace, Florida. I'm gonna say Emmanuel Baptist Church in Pace, Florida. She lied and said that they had a shelter. I called up that church. They said that they didn't have no shelter. That all they have is a food pantry, and that they don't have a shelter. And she was the one who walked up to me and approached me and started the damn conversation with me. That's why, I mean, it's like life is just becoming more and more scary. More and more scary. But I mean, I'm sorry, I'm kind of jumping around. My anxiety is really high, and I've been like distracted by the noise campaigns and everything. And I just have a whole lot on my mind, and I've been sleep deprived. So I mean, I felt like Darius was perping me by trying to tell me God doesn't want you driving. Well, that's attack. That's what, when you say stuff like that, that's what makes me feel like you. When I told you about the foster mom and society, narcissistic society, not wanting me with the car or driving, and then you turn around and project that onto God. It's you. When and so I felt perped when you did that to me. And it's like, it seemed like he used, as I said, and then he tried to tell me off about myself and twist everything. But righteous rebuke does not mean to do a smear campaign video about somebody and regurgitating what the perps are saying, and then joining forces with my sex traffickers. J Demon Rotten shit is like Jessica, or she used to call herself J Angel Raw Honey. No, you don't deserve to call yourself that. She was trying to sex traffic me. And I was wondering, the way she poses and pretends to be other people, that sounded like certain, the YouTube comments, that sounded like something, all that stuff sounded like what she would say. But then again, it possibly could have been that telephone scatologia perp that said that. I put the screenshot in my community post. And it's like, well, how do these perps know what's going on with me feuding with other so-called targets? As I said, I was wondering if Anthony was stalking my damn Twitter, and then he nitpicked and looked for something to get bent out of shape and then block me and stuff like that. I mean, well, you're minding my business, stalking my Twitter. So, so then, you know, if a person is logged out of Twitter, now it's like Instagram. Like, like if you're logged out of Twitter, you used to be able to see all of a person's tweets. But now, if somebody block you, now you can only see the first few tweets, right? Maybe the first 10 tweets or something. And then the rest of it you can't even see, But Instagram, you can see like the first 3 or 4 rows, and then after that, it blocks you from going scrolling down even further unless you had an account. But that's an advantage because the online perps, you know, they I guess they can't really see what you're doing, but they narcissistically brag about their sock puppet accounts and stuff like that. They brag about their sock puppet accounts that they use to stalk me. But me, I'm not about to get another Twitter and look down somebody's, posts and stuff like that. If I got an issue with you, I'm not going to stalk and follow you, your every move. I just go the fuck on. I just get the hell away from you. So, but I was never liked, ever since 2019, I was never liked in the TI community since day one. And it's like, profess target individuals, it's like, I don't know how we go on in the TI community if you're new and you're trying to reach out, and then you try to reach out, and then the popular fakes calling you fake when you're new and trying to, and you don't even know, because you don't know the dynamics of the TI community. When you're new and trying to it's like the new kid trying to make friends at school, and nobody likes you because of your big dumb glasses, or something like that. So it was like, if I would have stayed on YouTube, if Alex didn't run me out of Pensacola, then I wouldn't have had to feel like desperate and at wit's end to go and put up a GoFundMe. And after he ran me out of Pensacola, and then I had to put up an Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and stuff. Well, no, I think I already had a Twitter. No, I think I had to put up a new Twitter, and me trying to ask for help, because I said I wanted to stay off social media and just do YouTube. But even with, come on, man, can y'all hear me? They're doing this shit on purpose. And then, the professed target individuals, if they'll see proof of you being targeted, and then they'll be like, well, you're still not one of us because not all TIs are chosen. Well, you don't have what gives you the special authority to dictate who's chosen and who's not. So something I was previously trying to say, but it slipped my mind. It really they distracted me and caused me to it slipped my mind what I was trying to say. So I didn't take the bus at all. So I had to take an Uber going both ways to where I needed to go. And then, yeah, as I said, I knew the bus drivers were going to bully me and pick with me because of having both my laundry and this bulky big sleeping sleeping bag, excuse me. So if I show footage of my gang stalking and proof, Just because they have a personal hang up about me or a personal issue with me, they think they got God's authority to dictate that you're not chosen, you're not part of the body of Christ, you're not one of us. And you got elitist mentality and think you're bigger, better, and higher than everybody else. So damn, it was something else that I needed to say, and they distracted me and it slipped my mind. So today I took a shower. They did not squeeze my organs. But Friday, I think it was, I took a shower. Was it Friday or Thursday? I took a shower and they squeezed my organs. And when I talk about my director energy attacks, I get told to ignore it. I get told to ignore it. And that's triggering for me to be told to ignore my targeting. And then it's like I'm being like tormented in my mind all day, every day, because I'm going through this hell. And still, I'm going through what I'm going through. And still, nobody believes me. Nobody believes that I'm really targeted, despite my blatant proof and evidence. And then, some of the professed targeted individuals do not like me because of the smear campaigns from the perps themselves. And then me being isolated and by myself, the perps will laugh in my face and brag about the rumors that they made about me. Oh, I think I remember what I was trying to say. When after Alex ran me out of Pensacola and out of desperation, I had to put up a GoFundMe, and because in Alabama they kept threatening me with jail every night, being homeless on the streets. So I was desperate, trying to get help, and only some nights I was able to get help with the hotel room. And the professed TI community, me crying out for help, they all lost respect for me. But how come other targeted individuals can ask for help? And I hate being in this predicament. But I was going to say, still in all, despite what I'm going through, Alex Dupree and others have come at me trying to sex traffic me and try to make deals. I have refused those deals. I've refused those deals, and I have, come on, man. See, when I get to the important stuff, they need to not make cars this loud. Go, motherfucker, go. And then he turns way over this way. Damn. And today is the second day that trash was thrown right on my sleep spot. But I'm struggling to make it though. And even other professed targeted individuals, they will twist everything and lie on you. They will twist everything. Come on, man. This is evil. And that car has strange headlights. So, it's another one? Sound like another one. Or did that helicopter make a turn? And that's y'all, I can't even expand my phone. But y'all see that small dot in the sky, right to where my finger, my thumb is? That's the doggone. I don't even have to expand it, but that's the drone right there that watches me ritualistically every night. So I got less, for me to be called fake, I got less privileges and rights than other professed target individuals.